capable of or not capable of. I think it's true that sometimes people set goals that aren't realistic, meaning they really have no clue how it can be pulled off. But I also know that there's tremendous power if you get committed enough. And so, as I started to tell this woman, well, maybe you ought to relook at your goal, she was so strong about it that I decided to just let her keep it. Who am I to stand in her way? And a good thing I didn't. 6.5 weeks later, she won the lottery and made exactly $100,000. Now, what's really interesting about this story is 6 months later, she came back to a seminar, and we talked about in the seminar what she had done. She set another goal that within 6 months this time, it wasn't quite as urgent, she'd make $150,000. Well, she made $200,000 again through a lottery. Now, I'm not suggesting set a bunch of lottery goals here by any stretch, and I'm not big on it. I don't buy lottery tickets. But I just want you to realize there may be a level of understanding about how to manifest goals that's beyond what you or I consciously understand. And this woman certainly was pretty good at it. She's not the only person. I shared her story one time, and a couple from Detroit listened to the story and got really inspired. And they just said, hey, as long as she can get this, why doesn't she ask for bigger numbers? We're going to do this thing, and we're going to make $1 million. And I kind of grit my teeth, and I said, look, that's not what I told the story for. But they got so into it. And they followed all the instructions. They set their goals, they got strong enough whys, they craved the pressure, and they did something else that I teach. And that is to make your goals so real, to get, once you know what your goals are, to make them so real in your mind that it feels as if you already have them. When you get to that level where your brain actually believes it's already happened, something clicks. And oftentimes, in a short period of time, that goal becomes realized. I mean, in physical situations, things start to happen. I know this sounds metaphysical, but all I can tell you is it's worked in my life and it's worked for other people. This couple went back and started telling people they won this lottery. And I kind of, quite honestly, got a little upset. They said, look, you said make it real. It's so real for us now. I mean, we have a hard time distinguishing. And sure enough, they did not win the lottery 2 times in a row. But the 3rd time they won, and they won over $1 million. Their story is pretty legendary in our alumni group in the Detroit area, and in fact, across the country. So I want you to know that people around them said they were nuts, but they understood the power of being able to create something first in our mind. Everything around you in your life right now started out at one time as a thought. I mean, think about it. What are some things that you have in your life right now? Some relationships, some people, some skills, some beliefs, maybe a job that once was nothing but a goal. You're in that same moment now of creation.
Let's begin. Who's ready? Vamos a empezar. So I'm going to ask Noeli, please, to come up front. She's going to help me with the English part. Okay, yo lo voy a hacer en español, Noeli lo va a hacer en inglés. So let's give it up for Noeli. Okay. Vamos a hablar de metas. Estamos empezando un año nuevo.
We're starting a new year, so we're going to do our class and our training today on goals.
¿Qué son metas? ¿Verdad? ¿Qué es el éxito?
So what is goals? What is success?
El éxito puede tener diferentes definiciones para diferentes personas, pero como podemos ver aquí, estas personas que están aquí como Bill Gates, Arnold, todas estas personas hicieron algo increíble para la humanidad, hicieron la diferencia en su familia y para el mundo.
She wasn't successful in money, but she had a big heart. And Walt Disney, he had an imagination that would make him successful. So successful means different things to different people.
Entonces la pregunta es, ¿qué es el éxito para ti?
So the question is, what is success for you?
Okay, voy a pedirle a 1 o 2 personas que levanten su mano y compartan simplemente qué es el éxito para ti.
All right, okay. 1 or 2 people to raise their hand and just share with us what is success for you.
Okay. ¿Cuál es su nombre primero?
Mi nombre es María González. Para mí el éxito es, según yo vaya cumpliendo las metas que me hago, va siendo mi éxito. Y tratar de llevar así, si puedo. Voy a poder, sí se puede.
Success for her is reaching her goals. She's going to set goals, and for her success is to reach her goals that she's setting.
Okay. One more person, una persona más para que comparta qué es el éxito para usted. Who else?
All right.
Yeah.
So my metas, I speak both languages, so it's kind of like which one do I decide from? In Spanglish. Obviously I've dropped a lot of weight, but for me it's to continue dropping weight. Getting muscle mass is important to me as well. My kids are approaching me now and they're noticing, wow, mommy looks younger than what she was before. So my goal now is for my kids to understand as well why mommy's in the business. So I'm introducing them to a whole different world and obviously imagining where my business is going to be. So pretty soon I'll have another club, and I'm gonna, create a bigger team. So that's my goal, my success.
Sus metas de ella es seguir bajando de peso, ¿verdad? Y de esa manera darles el ejemplo a sus hijos, también en la parte del negocio, hablarles a sus hijos de la parte del negocio y crear el club de nutrición y crear y crecer su organización. Ok, ¿cuál es tu situación actual?
What
¿Te
is your
gusta?
current situation? Do you like it?
¿En qué casa vives?
And what house do you live?
¿Qué carro manejas?
What car do you drive?
¿Estás contento o estás insatisfecho?
Are you happy or are you satisfied with the current situation you're in?
Si no te gusta, ¿qué crees? Puedes cambiar.
If you don't like it, you can change it.
Como dice Jim Rohn, es uno de nuestros filósofos de Herbalife, dice, si no eres un árbol, tú te puedes mover.
Jim Rohn, he's one of our philosophers, and he says that we're not a tree, we can change, we can move.
Y el cambio empieza por ti.
And the change starts within yourself.
No es el gobierno, no es el país,
It's not the government nor the country you live in.
no son tus padres,
They're not your parents
no es tu pareja,
nor your partner.
todo empieza por ti.
It all starts with yourself.
Para que las cosas cambien, tú tienes que cambiar.
In order for things to change, you have to change first.
Cambiar tu mentalidad,
Change your mind,
your mindset.
change your life. It's right there.
Cambia tu mentalidad y va a cambiar tu vida. ¿Verdad? Ok. Entonces, ¿cuáles son tus motivos? ¿Qué es lo que te motiva todos los días? ¿Por qué te levantas todos los días por la mañana? Si les hago esa pregunta, ¿qué me contestarían?
She said, what are your motives? What's the reason why you wake up every morning?
So I'm going to ask the question, okay? So I want you to answer, okay? What is your motive? And why do you wake up early every day? Why? Okay? So one English and one Spanish. ¿Quién no quiere compartir en español? Okay.
Mi motivo es trabajar bien duro porque quiero que mi hija se salga del trabajo actual que tiene y podamos vivir de esto y atender más a los niños,
Okay.
o sea, mi familia.
Okay. So she wants to have a living from Herbalife. Pero, ¿por qué se levanta todos los días actualmente? ¿Cuáles son sus sueños? ¿Qué es lo que, por qué va a trabajar?
Porque voy a trabajar, precisamente por lo que acabo de decir, y seguir subiendo en el negocio, en Herbalife.
Okay. Wow, felicidades. Tiene bien claro por qué se levanta todos los días. She said that she wants to keep doing the business and that's why she wakes up every morning. And that's really great because before Herbalife, sometimes you don't even know why you wake up. Or you just wake up because you have to go to work. You have to. You don't like it, but you have to, right? Entonces, ¿cuáles son tus razones? ¿Cuál es tu por qué?
What's your reason? Your why?
Okay. ¿Y por qué Herbalife?
And why Herbalife?
¿Por qué decidiste hacer Herbalife? ¿Qué quieres de Herbalife? ¿Qué quieres lograr con Herbalife? ¿Por qué Herbalife y no un trabajo tradicional?
I'm gonna just say I have a coworker, so I'm gonna speak on her behalf. She got me into it, and my reasons for waking up, I never had a problem with high blood pressure, diabetes, or my health, anything. But I do wake up every day looking forward to having a shave, drinking my tea, because I know the benefits of it, and I look forward to drinking my tea and looking in the mirror and seeing the benefit of the Herbalife that is, giving me my look, my health. I like to see people say, oh, you look good. How old are you? I'll be 42 in a couple months.
Oh, wow.
So, but people don't think that I'm that age because I work out, I drink Herbalife, I do this and I do that. And it's also changed when I go to my doctor's appointments. My numbers have changed. They're like, oh my God, you're such a healthy young lady, this and that. What are you doing? I'm doing Herbalife.
All right.
So I look forward to waking up, drinking my tea every day and drinking my shake.
Congratulations.
So that's it.
So, escribe estas preguntas y después en tu casa te puedes sentar y contestarlas. Porque a veces simplemente lo vemos, pero no lo escribimos, nunca lo contestamos y estamos igual, ¿verdad? Entonces, es muy importante saber por qué, porque si no sabes por qué haces Herbalife, no lo vas a hacer. Simplemente no vas a tener resultados y vas a estar igual.
So it's important to write these questions down and then answer when you get home. Because if you don't know why you're doing Herbalife, the reason or the motive, it's never going to get done. So it's important that you know these 3 questions right here.
Nos movemos por 2 emociones que nos hacen cambiar. La primera es inspiración. Yo primero en Herbalife entré por inspiración. Me inspiró mucho las historias de las personas que estaban realmente cambiando su estilo de vida, su salud, y eso me inspiró mucho. Y hay personas que se mueven por desesperación, porque están desesperados porque a veces ni ganan lo suficiente para pagar los biles, para pagar la renta, entonces están en una desesperación que necesitan esos ingresos extra. Entonces es muy importante saber qué te mueve, qué te inspira o qué necesitas ahora y decidir simplemente ponerte en acción dependiendo en qué emoción estás. Tú puedes ser las dos, puedes ser por inspiración y porque realmente lo necesitas y estás desesperado.
Alright, so there are 2 types of emotion that make people change. It's inspiration. You're inspired by the stories behind the products, the stories you hear, or your desperation. You're desperate to make extra income. You're desperate because your health wasn't as where it wanted to be. So there's 2 types of people that can help you change. So you got to figure out which one are you. Are you inspired by the stories? Are you desperate to change the living situation you're in right now? So it's important to know which one of these is you.
Ahora vamos a hablar de metas. Tenemos las metas a corto plazo, que son las metas de mañana. ¿Qué vamos a hacer mañana? Las metas de la próxima semana, las metas del próximo mes, que es el futuro inmediato, y esto le llamamos las metas que nos da confianza para lograr metas más grandes. Entonces lo pueden anotar, son metas a corto plazo.
Alright, so now we're going to talk about goal setting. The first thing you want to do is your short-term goals. These are your goals for tomorrow, for next week, for this next month coming up in January. It could be like your goal, how much money you want to make. So this is going to give you confidence. It's going to be the confident builders. Okay, so those are the type of goals you first want to set.
Y después tenemos las metas a largo plazo, que ya son objetivos que tenemos pensando en meses o en años. Puede ser en 10 años, imagínate en 10 años. ¿Cómo vas a estar en 10 años? ¿Cuántos años vas a tener? ¿Verdad? El tiempo se pasa bien rápido, entonces a veces no pensamos, no sabemos, ni siquiera nos imaginamos cómo vamos a estar en 10 años. Entonces es muy importante pensar cómo voy a estar en 10 años, cómo quiero estar, porque tú puedes diseñar tu vida. No dejes que nadie más la diseñe, sino que tú diseñes tu vida.
Alright, then our next goal setting are long-term goals. These are goals and objectives you set, but you're thinking in months and years. What are you going to look like in 10 years? How old are you going to be? How old your kids are going to be in 10 years? So it's important that you write these long-term goals down so you can determine your future. You don't want no one else determining this future for you. Okay, so we can design what our life wants, what we want to do with our life, and what do we want to achieve.
Mira el futuro en 10 años, como estábamos hablando. A veces decimos 10 años es mucho tiempo, pero piensa 10 años atrás. ¿Cuántos años tenías 10 años atrás?
Alright, so we want to look into the future 10 years from now. And you also want to look in the past, 10 years. your past 10 years have been.
¿Verdad? Entonces es muy importante porque a veces pensamos que 10 años, bueno, falta mucho, pero no, se van así. Y más cuando tienes hijos, más rápido se van.
Yeah, you think it's a long, but it goes by very quickly. 10 years is nothing. You know, when you have kids, you know, especially when you have kids, it goes by very quickly. So it's important that we look into the future.
Superación personal. En Herbalife aprendí lo que es superación personal. Antes realmente no sabía qué era eso y no sabía que era importante. ¿Qué es superación personal? Es simplemente trabajar en ti mismo para mejorar como persona, como mamá, como hija, como pareja, en todos los aspectos de tu vida. Y Herbalife nos habla mucho de eso, de que primero tienes que mejorar tú para que tu negocio funcione y tu negocio prospere. Entonces yo los invito a que lean, escuchen audios en YouTube, ahora es gratis, los libros son gratis, pueden ir a la librería y todo es gratis, así que no tenemos excusas. Si realmente queremos cambiar, está en nosotros. Y busquen audios de Jim Rohn, de Mark Hughes, que es el fundador de la empresa, y de diferentes autores que tienen muchos audios muy positivos que te ayudan a empezar la mañana de una manera más positiva, y de esa manera poco a poco, día a día, vas a ir cambiando tu vida.
Alright, and we have personal development with Herbalife. It's important. It's not who you are now, it's the person that you're going to become. This is what I liked about Herbalife the most. We encourage you to pick up a book and read. Listen to audios in the morning. It's going to put you in a better frame of mind and a better attitude. You know, if you want things to change, we have to work within ourselves at first. And everything around us will change. So it's very important to work on ourselves. We work really hard on our jobs, and sometimes we don't work enough on ourselves, all right? So I encourage everyone to at least read 30 minutes a day. Jim Rohn, he's amazing. You can YouTube him and find his information on YouTube. It's free. Or you go to the library, pick up some books. Those are free as well too, so it's no excuses not to do the personal development. It's hard at the beginning. I know, this is one of my weaknesses, is to read, but I'm definitely working on that every day and much more now than I did before Herbalife.
Disciplinas. ¿Qué disciplinas necesitamos mejorar? Disciplina es simplemente tomar agua todos los días. Digamos 8 vasos de agua al día. ¿Quién lo hace? Ok, felicidades. Entonces, disciplina en tomarte el producto 2 veces al día, el batido 2 veces al día, las tabletas 3 veces al día. Eso es disciplina. Entonces, son pequeños cambios que tenemos que hacer que nos van a llevar a tener el resultado que estamos buscando. Y no son esfuerzos grandes, sino es paso a paso todos los días.
Alright, here we have discipline. This is discipline as easy as being disciplined in drinking the amount of water that you need to drink. Drink your shakes twice a day and your tablets 3 times. So it's really small disciplines that it's going to make you and get you to your ultimate goal. Alright, so it could be waking up 30 minutes earlier, implement that discipline. So it's just baby steps that's going to get you to your ultimate goal that you do every day.
Ejemplo, para que algo se convierta en una disciplina y que ya lo hagas sin pensar, lo tienes que hacer por 21 días seguidos. Por eso tenemos ese reto de batido por 21 días, porque en 21 días ya se te hace un hábito y lo haces automáticamente.
Alright, so discipline, for an example, we have the 21-day shake challenges. So in order for it to become a habit, we have to do it for 21 days straight. Whether it's drinking your shake, waking up 30 minutes, then it becomes a habit, you automatically do it. So that's why we have our 21-day shake challenge.
Entonces vamos a hablar y vamos a escribir en nuestra libreta cuáles nuestras metas para este mes que va a comenzar el mes de enero.
And this, what we're going to write down is our goals for 2016, the month of January.
Para todo el año 2016, ¿qué quieres en el año 2016? ¿Qué quieres lograr?
And then we're also going to write down our goals for 2016. What do you want to achieve in that year? Places you want to go visit.
Entonces tenemos nuevo año y ¿por qué no una nueva persona, verdad? Una mejor persona en todos los aspectos.
Alright, so we're going into a new year, so why not a new person, a new outlook on life, okay?
Pues, who's excited for the year 2016? ¿Quién está emocionado por el nuevo año? Estamos a 2 días, ¿verdad? A 2 días
2 days
de
before the
empezar el
new
año
year.
nuevo. Entonces ahora es el momento para escribir y anotar todas nuestras metas para que empecemos bien el 1 de enero.
So now is the time to write your goals down for 2016. We have 2 days left so we can start it on track the right way.
Tenemos el Dream Board, que es el póster de tus sueños. Es donde tú vas a colocar las fotos de lo que tú quieres lograr en 3, 5, 10 años. We're gonna show a sample.
Our dream board is an easy tool that I'm going to share my dream board that I made a year ago. It's an easy tool so you can hang up in your house, and
Este es un ejemplo de qué es lo
you
que
can look
puedes
at this
hacer.
every day. So this is my dream board here. I just cut out from the magazine a couple of things, the amount of money I want to make, the different levels in the marketing plan. I've actually achieved the world team. When I started, I didn't have that one. The kitchen I want to have, the body. I'm not married, so eventually one day I want to get married. And I just put some quotes, fear. One of my fears was to talk up here, but I kind of conquered that this past year doing that trainings here and it comes really natural now. These are some of the places I want to travel to. I want to go to Hawaii. To Spain. My family's from Spain, so I want to go and visit. The new cars. I want to own a condo on the beach. My room, my backyard. I've always wanted to live by the water, so I put a picture there and different quotes. And I want to build my own business, my empire. I also want to run a marathon. So I've been just working on the 5Ks and the 15Ks to eventually work on that marathon. And these are just some figures. I want to have that amount of money in my bank account one day. My Herbalife check to show $790,000. So I have here the CEO. So I want to have my own business. The smile is very important. You know, I never used to smile. People were like, "Why are you so mad?" I'm like, "I'm not mad. There's something wrong with me." So when I saw that, that kind of triggered my mind that I want to walk around with a smile and smile at other people as well too. So some things that I'm working on. I want to get killer abs. So this is my dream board for 10 years, long term goals that I want to have.
Ok, so así tienen una idea de qué hacer. Esto toma tiempo, así que sueñen. Soñar es gratis, ok, pidan lo que ustedes desean, porque realmente si tú trabajas, los sueños se hacen realidad. Tenemos la muestra de muchos equipos de presidente aquí presentes y en Herbalife que los sueños realmente se hacen realidad si tú trabajas. Así que con Herbalife es posible, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Así que eso es de tarea para que lo tengan antes de que termine el año y lo cuelguen en su casa, porque el más beneficiado vas a ser tú, ¿verdad? Así que ¿quién está emocionado por eso? Yo tengo aquí en mi casa.
Una sugerencia, que se hagan la evaluación y que apuntan ahí, o sea, cuánto tiene por ciento de grasa y su edad que les marca la máquina y todo ahí en la cartulina y en cuánto van a tener y cómo van a estar.
He wants me to put my goals.
Es más, si se pueden sacar una foto así con la grasita para que se vea y la pegan ahí. O sea, la pegan ahí en su foto para que digan.
So someone's going to take a picture. Ya tengo la foto.
Ay, no, hay que ponerla en el board para que la vea siempre.
Si yo me tiro esa foto, me voy a parecer al presidente cuando estaba gordito con la barriga así.
Sí, ahora vale ya, esa foto ya vale, ¿no?
If he wants everyone to take a before picture, put it next to the one that you imagine it's going to look like.
To do your health evaluation, to write down your BMI, your fat percentage, and your muscle, yourself, and how you want to finish by the end of the year. What weight do you want to have? What's your fat percentage that you want to have? And all of that.
I think you guys are laughing because it's something interesting, but just like what Press team said, what Arturo said, you know what I did? I went ahead and bought me a size 10 outfits. And that 10 outfit will
Bam.
fit me in 3 months, because that's where my goal is. If you do it today and you put it in your mind, it's gonna get there. Okay? And if you're gonna distinguish yourself, like I'm gonna get to that, for me, size 10 in 3 to 6 months, which I wanted more in 3 months, you're gonna make it there. Because I did that last year. I said I'm going from size 26 to a size 14, and guess what? I did it less than a year. I did it in 8 months, and I got myself to a size 14. So have I been consistent? Yes. But honestly, take it serious. If you want a goal, you're gonna make it. And it's hard because I was a size 26, and I said, I'm not gonna get into this size. Guess what, guys? I'm in this size. So take a picture, take it serious, write down your body fat. I go to my doctor's office, today I had a visit, and my doctor is like, it's incredible where you're at.
Right.
Because I wasn't supposed to be walking, okay?
Wow.
So for me, what you're told, do it, because you'll see the success. If you want $300,000 by next year, write it down. $300,000 is possible. Listen to who you're around. You know, you've got mentors, you've got an awesome team. You've got a press team that gives you every Tuesday and Thursday that makes it here from Sarasota so that we can learn. Learn it, write it down, listen. You've got people that stand up here to give you what you need to learn. So buy your size 5 outfit tomorrow, and you're gonna say, I'm gonna get into it. Or buy your size, I don't know, 0, whatever you wanna do. Or buy yourself a weight, a weighted exercise machine so that you could, add more muscle mass. It's so important. So take it and listen to everything that you got, because I did it. So hopefully everybody else can do it.
Amazing. Thank you, entonces, si se comprometen, pueden compartir sus sueños con su patrocinador, con su coach, y de esa manera se comprometen más consigo mismos, con ustedes mismos y con su patrocinador, y los puede ayudar. Como decía Lucía, busca ayuda. Si no sabes de dónde empezar, no hay problema, todos empezamos así, a veces nos confundimos, no sabemos qué hacer, entonces para eso están nuestros presidentes y las personas que ya han tenido resultados con el negocio.
Alright, so your monthly goals. Here you can write down your DMO. Who knows what a DMO is? Daily method of operation is what you're going to do every day so your business can succeed. Whether social media, considerably is not a daily method of operation, but we're utilizing that tool now a lot more. Whether it's flyering, doing wellness evaluation, shake parties, you want to write down what exactly you want to do this month so you can make it happen. Let's say you want to have 4 shake parties, that's 1 a week is possible, we can do that. Then you also want to write down your business goals, what levels you want to achieve. We have lots of people here that want to get to their next level, whether it's 35%, 42, supervisor, write it down. How many volume points you need to achieve to get to your next level. It's very important that we know our numbers. You also want to write down how many volume points you want to do. Let's say you need to finish with 1,000 volume points, 2,500 to become active supervisor. So that's important. Then you also want to write down your personal development goals. What books you're going to read. Write the name down if you already have a book. What audio you're going to listen to this month. And you're going to have also your personal goals and your lifestyle goals. What do you want to do? What do you want to do with your family this month? Are you going to take a vacation this month? And then you also want to write down your results and achievements, or your volume points, what our STS is if you want to qualify for VIP, our extravaganza, the promotions that we have. So you want to write everything down this month. That's what's going to help you achieve your goals.
Ok, entonces estas son metas mensuales. ¿Qué quieres el mes de enero? Primero, ¿cuál es tu compromiso con el producto? ¿Qué resultado quieres tener con el producto este mes que comienza? Digamos, quiero bajar 5 libras, escríbelo ahí. O quiero subir 3 libras, escríbelo. Es muy importante que seas específico qué es lo que quieres. O qué producto me voy a empezar a tomar este mes. Digamos, este mes voy a tomar el batido, la multivitamina y el activador. O qué producto vas a agregar nuevo que no estás tomando, tal vez la línea 24. No sé. ¿Cuál es tu meta respecto al producto, respecto a tu resultado personal? Tú anótalo ahí, de esa manera te comprometes contigo mismo. El segundo es del negocio. Ya si estás haciendo el negocio, ¿cómo vas a hacer el negocio? ¿Qué método de operación vas a hacer? ¿Qué vas a hacer? ¿Fiestas caseras, faciales? ¿O vas a trabajar en el club de nutrición? ¿Qué es lo que quieres? Siéntate con tu patrocinador y pide la ayuda, y de esa manera puedes tener un plan de trabajo para que tengas resultados en el negocio. Y después, ¿qué libro voy a leer este mes? ¿O qué audio voy a escuchar este mes? Tienes que anotarlo porque de esa manera ya te comprometes contigo mismo. Y como número 5 son metas personales. Por ejemplo, si cumplo la meta que me prometí, al final de mes, ¿qué voy a hacer? Tal vez me voy a hacer las uñas, tal vez me voy a ir al spa, no sé. ¿Qué recompensa te vas a dar a ti misma o a ti mismo si tú cumples esa meta? ¿Verdad? Entonces, ¿qué resultados quieres tener al final del mes? Tal vez, si estás al 25%, quieres llegar al 35%, o si estás al 35%, quieres llegar a 42%, o hasta el 50%. En un mes puedes llegar al 50%. Entonces, define qué quieres este mes, a qué nivel quieres llegar este mes y con cuántas personas vas a ir al evento mensual que es el STS.
Alright, so this is an example of a daily action plan. So it's very important that all of us, we have a planner. Here's where you're going to write down everything that you're going to do. This is going to be your boss. Okay, so if you don't have a new one for this year coming up, it's very important to get one. Alright, this here, you're going to write down from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, you want to write down everything that you're going to do that day, because the time's important. A lot of people don't write things down and the time is out of hand. So it's important to write everything down in your planner. So you already know what you're going to do. When you're going to have your shake parties, when you're going to come to training, when you're going to go to the STSs, everything's going to be written down in your planner. So there's no excuses not to be there, to miss it, to double book yourself, because we get busy at times. So this is a very a good tool to utilize. Okay, guys?
Tenemos que tener nuestra agenda, que es nuestro jefe. En Herbalife decimos que la agenda es nuestro jefe, porque realmente no tenemos jefe. Pero de esa manera, si tenemos agendado todo lo que tenemos que hacer durante el día, ya lo vamos a hacer porque ya está en la agenda. Entonces, si todavía no tienes una agenda para el 2016, cómprala, porque realmente eso te va a ayudar a manejar tu negocio, las citas que tienes, los eventos que tienes. Es muy importante anotar todo eso primero.
We have our weekly plan. So it's important. You want to get with your coach. You want to have your personal results. What you're gonna, your results for the week are. Okay. You also want to have your business results. Let's say it's just getting 2 new customers a week. That's really easy. Just talking to maybe it's 1 shake party a week, 2 wellness evaluations, a minimum of 500 volume points per week, a minimum of 1 VIP distributor for a week. So it's important that you write them down. This is just an example. Yours might be more, might be less, maybe different. How many people you want to bring to fit camp? If you're doing fit camps or spa parties. So just different tools that we have. You want to get with your coach so you can make a plan. Okay, your sponsor.
Este es un ejemplo semanal de cuál pudieran ser tus metas por semana respecto al negocio. Para que de esa manera veas cómo estás progresando en el negocio. Como número 1, tus resultados en la semana del producto. Digamos, en una semana bajaste 1 libra, buenísimo, ¿verdad? Porque también puedes subir 1 libra. Entonces, si estás para bajar, pues que tu meta sea bajar esa semana. Entonces, número 2 clientes por semana es muy razonable, ¿verdad? Entonces, ¿por qué no tener una meta de 2 clientes por semana, dependiendo de tus metas? O 1 cliente o 5 clientes, no sé, tú decides cuántos clientes quieres tener por semana. Tal vez quieras hacer una fiesta de batidos, una fiesta casera en tu casa, o en la casa de una amiga, en la casa de tu vecina, 1 vez por semana. Entonces, escribe qué es lo que quieres hacer por semana para que lo cumplas. Y como número 4 es tal vez hacer 2 evaluaciones de salud. De esa manera tienes nuevos prospectos. Y también como número 5, ¿por qué no hacer 500 puntos de volumen semanal? Es posible, ¿verdad? Entonces simplemente anótalo cuántos puntos de volumen quieres hacer por semana. Y como punto número 6, hacer un distribuidor mínimo por semana. ¿Por qué no? Es posible. Entonces anota qué es lo que quieres lograr por día, por semana y luego por mes.
Alright, what is success? Success is a journey, not a destination, so we need to remember that. Success is knowing your purpose in life. That's important. Success is growing until you reach your maximum potential. Success is a planting seeds that will be benefit others in the future. So those are different success that you can start right away. This is from John Maxwell.
Entonces vamos a ver qué es el éxito. Vamos a ver si puedo traducir esto. El éxito no es un destino, es una jornada, ¿verdad? Así que disfruten su jornada, su camino. El éxito es saber cuál es tu propósito en vida. O sea, ¿qué es tu propósito en la vida? ¿Por qué estás en este mundo? ¿Qué vas a lograr? El éxito es crecer hasta tu máximo potencial, crecer hasta donde puedas, ¿verdad? No hay límite, el límite tú te lo pones. El éxito es plantar semillas de beneficio para el futuro de otros. Así que, bueno, con eso hemos terminado. Para los últimos 5 minutos tenemos a... ¿Ready? ¿Sí? Los últimos 5 minutos. A nuestro equipo de presidente, vamos a recibirlo con un fuerte aplauso.
Ok, ¿qué tal se la pasaron? Bueno, lo más importante es el conocimiento no sustituye la actividad. Si quieres hacer haz tu cartulina y empieza a hacer alguna acción que te va a ayudar. El que no, todos ya probaron el producto, hay gente que no ha probado el producto. Si no has probado el producto, compra tu paquete de 3 días para que empieces con tus 3 días. Si ya lo tomaste, ya perdiste una libra, sácate la foto hoy antes de irte con el paquete para que empieces a tener tus primeros 2 o 3 clientes. Es más, tenemos una caja atrás, te la podemos dar y tú dices, tengo mis 10 paquetes, ¿quién quiere empezar el año nuevo bajando de peso? Y lo pones en Facebook y te aseguro que vas a tener 5 o 7 clientes. ¿O no, Mari?
Alright, so the first thing you're explaining is to start on a 3-day trial pack if you haven't tried the products yet. If you have, great, you've lost a pound, get on your full program.
Sí.
And then you also want to purchase.
Ya, y ella compró sus 3 días y después...
She started with a 3-day trial pack and then signed up, guys. So,
4 libras. ¿Ya visto la foto ustedes? Todavía no. Okay.
so it's important also to buy your 10-pack of 3-day trials that start off the year. Put up a picture on Facebook. A lot of people are now want to lose weight at the beginning of the year, so it's an easy tool.
Y que se pongan de acuerdo con su coach si no tienen para el paquete, que se pongan de acuerdo, que trabajen para que vendan uno, compran uno, venden uno, compran uno.
Alright, get with your coach. If you don't have a 3-day trial pack, maybe your coach can give you one. You sell it and then you buy another one and replace it back, until you get, you're able to get your invest in ththose 10 packs.
Y apunten en sus notas, tenemos evento el 16, tenemos un evento que todos están invitados, o apunten ahí el 16. No están disponibles ustedes para baby shower, para no se casan las amigas, ponle ahí 16. El 16 estamos ocupados.
Alright, January 16th is our kickoff, guys. Alright, you want to write that down in your planner.
Okay.
No birthday parties, nobody's getting married.
Sí, todavía. Entonces, eso es todo por el momento. No queremos. Tarea es hacer su cartulina.
Your homework is to do your dream board.
Y vamos a hacer otro ejercicio para el otro, para el jueves. ¿Correcto? ¿El jueves qué es? Ok. Bueno, entonces nos vemos aquí el próximo martes.
Alright, then we'll see each other next
Happy New
Tuesday.
Year!
Happy New Year!
Merry Christmas y very Happy New Year. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
La foto, picture. Foto, picture. Los que tengan cartulina tienen la cartulina. Nos vamos a sacar así para acá atrás.
Se me dio el palo.
Viste todo el mundo, está todo el patio. Queremos darle una bienvenida a todas las mujeres que hacen vino por todo el mundo. Yo la conocí